Yes, there it is.
Throwing my hands up in the air. I don't fucking know.
Let's not question it.
I'm not stopping too.
Making a note for when we inevitably inherit the throne and reshape reality. Let's make sure to forbid unauthorized software updates.
They're gonna invent the internet and instantly will slide in a fucking browser program with lowest overhead that will never play ads and will always play your pages correctly. Just as a divine ordinance, we are making this happen.
That'd be so fucking funny if like you could genuinely write in like whatever reason you wanted and all the other characters were just baffled when the Nahabina was like, I want to fix OBS. In the new world, OBS will work. I don't give a shit about anything else. OBS will just work.
I'm looking at this party lineup and sighing really hard right now. Okay, I'm recovered from the party lineup.
Listen, Mara is a deity and is to be respected the same as any other.
It's the fact that we go from Jovian, Mother Harlot, Mara, the giant penis on a chariot, and then Tao is just like, man, what am I supposed to read into this?
I think Mother Harlot is probably getting along just fine with Mara.
Oh, yeah. No, she rests her feet on him. He's a big fan of it.
Jovian and Tao just like standing up to the side, just kind of like looking away, like, oh great, we're having a great time here in Dido.
Didn't think about this one all the way through, did you, Jovian? Nope.
All right.
We could pop that last abscess, I bet.
Yeah, we could probably go pop that last abscess. As far as the next step of the quest that I mentioned, what level are we right now? We're 70. Yeah, I think that our goal for today should actually be to take a swing at Zeus. Zeus is within spitting distance of us. He is 72.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely doable.
But he is a sort of like, he is literally an end game boss. I will give you a fair warning that the bosses at that tier, like, there may be other world bosses that are 72 that will pose significantly less threat than Zeus. They do not pull punches with those guys, but I think it should be fucking cool to check him out. And I think we still haven't taken out Trumpeter, right? So...
Nope. We have not.
But as far as pursuing the next step of the secret ending quest line, the next major like fight in that quest line is a little bit ahead of us right now, so we might not want to pursue that just yet.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also your call if you want to go see what the hell's going on in the fairy village.
I kind of do, but also like, let's just finish up our side content.
Mm-hmm. I mean, some people would consider that side content. Okay, I have no fucking idea what's in this abscess, but this is the lost abscess of the game, I guess, which is kind of crazy.
Oh, you got the advanced move, huh? Gonna be a jerk about it, huh?
Move. Oh my god.
Even more smooth.
Couldn't have... Worst sequence of events.
Alright, I didn't actually want to fight you. This is like the funny thing here. Hee. Uh-huh. We're just gonna... Yep, bye. God, you guys are so wide. Anyways, eat shit. Hey, a little party going on here. Alright, what do we got? Yo, what? Did we forget these guys? Oh no.
Oh my god.
Oh, we should have done this one first, apparently.
I think we'll be fine. It is very cool to see. So I think I mentioned before, but this Mitra model, the name Mitra here is misattributed. The statue that this character is based on, which is referred to as the Leontocephaline, is most likely not actually a representation of the deity Mitra or Mithras, but it's too late for them to make that change, I guess, at this point in SMT. I fucking love this design. I always thought this guy looked cool as shit. It's such a shame that he has instantly been murdered.
You're both
Hey,
confused.
didn't we spend a bunch of time like fucking massaging Yatagarasu's like sore ankles?
You did.
Come on, dude.
A betrayal most foul. We've tried Sagion. Oh, it's high. That's okay. This one's a piercing. I get it. Okay. Oh. Oh. Oh.
This is just mean. But at the same time, it's also satisfying to be able to say, this is it. That's it.
Pop.
All abscess is cleared.
Abscess pop, motherfucker. Now we can get all the spending we want to do. Let's go beef up Jovian some more. That should have been the first one we did. I'm whoops.
Oh well.
Hey, they didn't put any fucking signs on these.
I kind of figured that the one we picked up that gave us the lost skill slots and stuff was most likely the intended lost abscess, but I'm not complaining.
Anyways.
I don't think that's worth it necessarily. I'm not sure. I'd have to check and see if that stacks. I'm not sure that Murakuma benefits from that necessarily.
Well, the one we really want's Almighty.
Yes.
Like I'd like the physical one just in case, but like right now the big one's Almighty. Alright, what else are we missing here? Healer's Hospitality. Eh.
That's not really that useful, honestly, because I feel like when we make use of a Magatoki critical, like that's the whole bar, right? Like I can't imagine that's going to be an enormous boost.
I mean, if it actually works for that too, then technically it just makes the bar smaller if you think about it.
I guess. I don't know that that's super worth it. Maybe something to buy if we are like at a loss for shit to spend glory on, but
I'm not gonna really do any spending until I get the rest of like the other stuff. I think we got all the important things. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like prayer is like strength and magic wouldn't be a bad idea too.
Aside from a handful of miracles that are acquired, I believe either in New Game Plus or from like very long quest lines that we are not yet near the end of in this game, in this run, I think that is all the miracles as well. So we now have a full idea. Spend glory as and where you see fit. We now know everything.
We've awakened.
But I think we got all of our primary ones, really.
We've awakened every miracle. I'm gonna be splashing down a few of these here. Oh, I did not want to give that to Dominion. Oh well, it happened.
I think it might be worth getting everyone up to speed for the Zeus fight. Everyone being like at least 70 or something might be nice, or like close. Mara is finally 69.
Nice. You are all level 70. You're level 72. Might as well get Melchizedek cooking too. Hello, Count. Yeah, they're giving us so many grimoires that I should just kind of go a little nuts here. Sure, why not, Cerberus? You deserve it. Oh. Before we do Zeus, let's just do a quick check to see if there's anything else I want to, like, canvas first.
Yeah, sure.
So,
it might also be worth checking out Fusion, since like I have an idea of what Zeus is going to be throwing at us, and I'm sure you can guess as well.
Lightning? Nah, that'd be too predictable. Oh, let me get this.
Actually, as it turns out, in this game, Zeus makes exclusive use of ice. No.
Son of a bitch. Alright, sub quest. Angel, keep watch.
That's the hole, which we can't do yet.
Oh, that's literally the only two subquests we have. Let me go make sure we haven't missed anything then. Like we'll check every zone briefly.
We've been making pretty good, like, thorough progress is the thing. Like,
There's
I
like
believe
a
you'll definitely
dialogue over there.
You'll definitely find some stuff in the fairy village, but we've completed all of the, like, non-immediate story related side quests there.
Temple Eternity. Oh. But she has item. Oh, is this why y'all are like fucking hanging around here?
Yeah, they're just waiting. They're waiting for someone to find all the keys.
Jesus
I think
Christ.
they've been making a conscious effort to look for them themselves. I feel like Yakumo especially is like being remarkably lazy for him here. Like, whatever else you want to say about the guy, he has an incredible work ethic, and he's just like leaving. We got Zeus, Odin, like just hanging out.
Alright, what are we looking at for a party here? Rangda.
So we're gonna want lightning resistance and heavy force attack if we can. I think we have plenty of affinity piercing attacks regardless, but so I think we'll be okay. But like ideally, like that would be the combo.
Let's go check the squad. Oh, you absorb lightning.
Mother, she's exceptional addition for this team. And Babylon Goblet will ignore resistances, so it doesn't really matter. Also fucking fantastic. Also drains lightning. Unbelievable. Be nice if he had a charge, but if he had a force stack, that I don't think it's really, again, super worth it.
Norn.
Yeah, Norn as healer, like would be pretty good as well. If I remember correctly, Zeus's other like, and tell me if I'm backseating too much. If you just want me to like let the chips fall as they may.
Well, we're gonna spyglass them, so let's just stick with the thing I can actually predict.
Sure.
No.
Look, we've recovered enough times where like I'm fine, kind of winging it, I suppose. But let's go make sure we know who else has got lightning related content. Not many of you. The force is also an issue for us.
The thing is that even if we could find a force attack, it kind of wouldn't matter unless it was Zanbarion. Like, Zandine would be pretty alright, but like we would need like Zanbarion to really make a dent. So I'm not sure if it's even really worth chasing versus like just high-end almighty and physical attacks.
It'll be nice slapping one of these people down. These seem like the worst one anyway.
I remember that earlier we met an Orthrus outside who remarked that the human with Lord Zeus's knowledge is already dead, and he's very pissed off as a result. So he doesn't even he can't even fucking play here. Like, he does not have
some fucking catchy with a boonie hat instead of his floppy like fencer hat of like a sniper rifle. You think so? You think there's a powerful demon ahead of us? I'm not sure about that, Aogami.
Zeus hears this and looks around and is like, a powerful demon? Where?
That's when you sucker punch him.
No. It'd be funny if they let you do that.
Just punch him right in the dick. It's about at my head level.
Here we go. First key, let's go.
The fact that his horn is basically a pompadour, the way he like motions around.
He's got a little bit of that Bancho like growl to him as well.
Yeah. He talks like one too. Big collar, yeah. This is great. Oh my god. Great.
Oh, I love this track. It's been too long.
You say this literally every time this track plays.
I know it's one of my favorite game tracks like ever. Like I've been listening to this for years. Like since this game came out, I've just had this like it never leaves my playlist.
Oh, this ignores affinity resistance.
Yeah, but Maziodyne doesn't.
That's true. Paler Animus, Luster Candy. Ooh, Chance Inflicting Steel. It's weak though. That's not too bad. Interesting power set here.
Heavy physical, heavy lightning, dash of Almighty and Pierce.
The only one that's really a threat is Karanos. Anyways. Alright, when you're just weak to force.
There's always a chance we hit Confuse, like...
Yeah. Not a huge chance, but... Yeah, let's luster it up. Oh, Mora.
That could have been way worse. That was significantly worse.
Alright, motherfucker. Yeah, it doesn't feel so good when I do it back to you, huh?
Oof, that's sizable.
Okay, you block Hamon.
Honestly, she threw down a fizz block. I mean, obviously, like, I was just thinking about this, but, like, he makes a number of physical attacks, like...
Yeah, I mean, let's hit him with something first.
Oh, yeah, but, like, on the second run.
Yeah.
If we know... I mean, I guess we could probably want to do Luster Candy first, I guess, but, just stuff to think about. I forgot that we gave her that.
But we should probably give Jovian a heal of some sort. Gonna be Mara's shop, I'm pretty sure. Here, let this giant penis hand you a healing item.
This could be very funny.
Your move. It is.
This is very funny. That's hilarious.
It's incredibly funny, yeah.
See, what I love is that his default pose makes it look like he is impatiently waiting for his next turn. He looks really pissed off that he lost a turn. I'm kind of terrified of Karanos, though. I'm like waiting for the other shoe to drop.
This is why we're Luster Candering. That's like Candoring.
Luster Candy and then Bowl of Hygeia might be a good idea to, like, just give us a little bit of extra.
It'll have to be next round.
I think we're doing very well.
Alright, this is a scary round, but this is why I was Luster Candying first.
Yep.
I think you simply cannot be confused.
I think most of the key bosses are, like, fairly resistant to shit like that.
Mm-hmm. Drop the fizz block. Let's go.
Oh, wonderful. Wonderful.
Good shit.
It's worth remembering that he pulled out Maziodyne when he had Magatsuhi.
Yep.
But I guess we honestly don't really need to worry about that, like, with our combination. Some of it's not even worth putting up, like,
Do you think Zeus is immune to charm? I don't think he's immune to charm.
That feels like something he should have a special weakness to, honestly. Oh, bummer.
Not that horny, apparently. I think Mara's bothering him.
Yeah, Mara's outcompeting him. He feels insecure.
His penis is in fact smaller than Mara.
I mean, you can see it. Like, it's basically modeled into the front of his outfit. Like, Doi talked about how it was important to him that he give Zeus, like, a visible, like... Not, like, completely visible, but, like, at least allude to it. Like, you can kind of see a phallic shape, like, rendered on the front of his crotch. Oh, no! He took the comments about... He sealed him.
That's okay, we have a solution for that. The question is, who do I want to give that to? I probably want Mother Harlot to throw him the soda, so... So Miracomo +9 on him.
Next turn might hit hard, depending on what he's planning to do with that Impaler's Animus.
The Impaler's Anime. Yeah, get the luster candy.
Oh, that was mean. That was a mean combo.
Thank God it was a miss,
Could have been
though.
much worse, though.
Speaking of much worse. Alright, Lauren, we can actually blow one of these press turns. We're gonna have to. Yeah, drop Bull Hygeia, then Meteorama. That will take us to...
That'll get us where we need to be.
Yep, and she has...
Well, actually, what if we had Jovian use Meteorahan now? Oh no, wait, he's not the one with Bowl of Hygeia. That's right. It would have to be Norn.
Nice. Let's do that.
Ooh. Oh, wonderful.
There we go. Take a seat, my friend.
Lovely. I wonder, did he put his own attack and defense down in the process?
That doesn't look like it. No, it does.
No, he did.
Oh,
my God.
it reflects that too? Oh.
That's wonderful.
Oh, that's essentially a no gain for you. Oh, that's rough, buddy.
God, I really didn't expect to take him out this easy, relatively speaking.
Oh,
and
insult
now
to
he's
injury.
This is some truly brutal treatment that we are serving him here.
We can tag in someone else now. Tsunushi, maybe? Yeah.
Very real chance he just hits himself in the face now for the rest of his turns.
Oh.
He kicked himself in the face.
Damn.
Oh, dude, do you really want to put critical on yourself when you're confused? I don't know, he's gonna get to use that.
He lives on the edge. Alright, well, you're out of juice, but we can do the next best thing. Pitch rocks at you. Oh.
The ultimate humiliation.
This
for
time,
God loves
Zeus, you're the one who's fucked. Jesus. I see.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Sure.
Sure.
Murderous Glee, that's the high crit one, right? It is. Agadine. Right?
Yeah, no, yeah, absolutely, because you have Trisagi on now. Agadine is purely superfluous to needs.
No. Absolutely not.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, we're actually also absolutely not going to take that move. I think it's kind of a bad move.
Sorry, Mara, not today. Loki, Cert, people who didn't do shit in this fight.
I mean, I gave them all books to read.
I know, but...
Yeah, read a book while we kick the shit out of Zeus. This skill does look tasty, you're right.
It's an extremely tasty skill. Good job, Cerberus.
Yeah, that would have been really cool, actually.
I would have liked to see that too. Maybe next time, Zeus. Remember, he's not always an asshole in the myths. Like, there's a reason he's split down the middle here. He has two sides to him.
Thank you for your polygon. Well, good news. No one can beat me to it. They need the fucking keys.
They don't even have their... It's unclear whether any of the others even have their... Also, we didn't actually kill him. He got out of there. That's interesting.
That's interesting.
Sorry it took us a while, Tao.
Hey, Amanozako, that isn't your usual tone of voice. You're kind of scaring the shit out of me.
Did you look at the script? Or is this Tao's line?
You look real serious, Amanozako. This is upsetting. Fuck. Amanozako, you're scaring the hoes.
What's wrong?
Yeah, the hoes are in shambles because of you.
I think the funniest thing would be if Tao now told her that everything she said was wrong. Like, what? No, I know everything about the Imperium. That's all incorrect information. Normal.
She's fine. Oh, there's a little tiny path here behind Zeus. And I don't know what's in this. Pretty good, actually. Sure, I'll take chakra pots. Also this vending machine. I'm taking it all in right now, thinking about Monozako scaring the hoes. Monozako, did you drink a monster again? We told you about that. You don't need it. Oh, it's this guy. Thanks, buddy.
I hope you put up a better show than you did when we actually fought you.
Well, we gotta get them all in one party, then I think they'll do a lot better.
All right, so I guess with that, I kind of expected Zeus to be a little bit tougher, honestly. So I guess with that, our schedule opens up. We could take on Trumpeter, or we could go and try and find some of the other key bosses if you were intrigued.
Maybe. I'm still a little concerned about Amanazako. Give me a set to collect myself. It was funny for a second, but now I'm just kind of mostly concerned. Fucking battering ram that guy. Oh. Okay. Alright, so what were you suggesting?
I was thinking that we could either go take on Trumpeter, or we could go and try and... I think it might be interesting to see what Odin's up to. And remember that while Lord Shiva himself is not present, I believe there is another representative who we could go and check out.
Which one was Odin?
Odin is do you remember that place where we found the cubes you could actually like climb up on? Like I think it was like the first day we got in Taito, and there was like a whole bunch of fucking Minecraft cubes. Yeah, if you actually climb up on those cubes, Odin's somewhere up there, I believe.
Was he the first person we were supposed to fight?
No, there's no specific order in which you're supposed to fight them. Zeus was the first one that I took on and won against because he's the easiest to find, but I don't, but I mean, the thing is specifically designed in a way that you can take on any of them.
Well, if we fight one, we can fight them all. Hey, what's up? Good, not only is knowledge gone, but even Lord Zeus has been bested.
This sucks.
What do you got for me? Yeah. Yeah, sure, I'll take $100.
No, nothing?
Right. I forgot we didn't teleport to the right location yet.
Looking at it, Odin is around the same level as Zeus, so I think taking him on now is probably the best idea if we don't want to make him look like a complete chump.
I mean, if I had to take a guess, Odin would be, like, frost-themed, but... which would make that weakness really bad. Of course you're weak to cold. Why wouldn't you be? Alright.
After what we just saw, I am going to leave you to figure out Odin for yourself, unless of course you ask for information, because
yep.
I think we are in a good place, so...
Yep, I'm just gonna play it by ear and see what happens.
I really liked reaching him. It is just very fun just figuring out how to climb up these things. You might want to look around for, I think there's like some Nordic demons near the ground around the place where you can start climbing to beat him. But I could just be anywhere. There might also be multiple ways up. Like these cubes are, there's a lot of them.
Okay, please tell me this is at least a, yeah, it is. Much you too. Alright, let's start spyglassing. Did I skip past it? I did. Pitch a fire gem at you. Ice. It is not gonna kill him if I do that, as tempting as that is. As tempting as it is.
I mean, we also, like, theoretically, the next major thing we do is going to be fighting Odin. Probably want to start with a full Magatsuki bar.
I took a gamble.
I think that was a pretty respectable haul.
Oh my lord.
7 grimoires.
I'm gonna level up.
I just smile every time I look at our skills. It was fun. Thank you.
Is there another teleporter up there? Not teleporter, yeah, save point.
I am fairly certain there is a I don't think you have to run all the way up the the shit every time. I believe there's a ley line up there.
It's looking a little bit more promising.
I really like these cubes as a metaphor in terms of collectively they're constantly changing size and sort of like and shimmering and so forth, and as you, the Nahabino, approach them, they become rigid and acquire an order.
Oh, I see you over there. See you over there.
Get a good view from up here. I believe this is one of the this segment here where you can climb up these cubes is basically the greatest point of verticality in any of the maps, so it's very fun to look down and see everything.
I want to jump in this, but I know I can't. Alright, let's see. Yeah, and they don't want me climbing up through the wrecked building. Alright, I'm just getting a look around.
It's so fun to just leap off of stuff without having to worry about fall damage.
Like, not every game needs to do that, but I think the ones that recognize it are smart. Damn angels, damn demons. Wait. Wreaking havoc all the time. Could use a little peace. Yeah. Yeah. It's that three-word phrase comic of someone sleeping in bed and he hears a thump, thump, thump on his window and looks over and sees King Kong's like fucking dick slapping against his window. And he like angrily turns in bed and throws a pillow over his ear so he doesn't have to hear it.
That giant Lucifer from the beginning of the game, the one we saw in the flashback that descends from the sky.
Oh god.
God is dead. Shut up! Shut the fuck up! I'm trying to sleep!
I have a baby!
I don't care! I don't care!
So, I'm in the position now, Francine, having to draw another RPG character for myself. And after much settlement, I went with like a Dampier.
A Dampier, or as certain translations of Vampire Hunter D would say, a Dunpeel.
Yeah, that one's always confusing. And in this case, based off of was it Jingxi? The little hopping.
Jiangxi, yeah.
Jiangxi.
The hopping vampires.
Yeah.
I love those guys.
Yeah, because the setting is in like the East Asian-y part of the Pathfinder setting, Galorian. And so I figured, hey, it'd be interesting because I've been wanting to play a Dampier of some sort. So yeah, I got like a...
So this is half Jiangxi Dampier is like a really interesting conceit. Do they hop?
Yeah, she loves dancing, and rabbits are her favorite animal.
There you go.
Which might mean that she's gonna. I'm thinking about having her worship the setting equivalent of Tsukiyomi.
I mean, how are her joints?
I mean, she probably has some stiffness, yeah. The big thing I have of her is that she's also nearsighted. Because that is apparently a known thing for Jingxi, is that they don't like see very far.
No.
You have to hold your breath when you're near them.
They're like the closest thing to like zombie vampires or something.
Yeah.
In terms of like they have the disadvantages of a dead body.
And then also, since like Jingxi traditional myth, just older myth, they would steal the key from people, which is represented by your breath. That's why you hold your breath when you're near them. And
I didn't actually know that.
And so as a result, I gonna have her just be one of those kinds of people that like doesn't understand personal space super well and gets really, really close to you.
Does she know what she's doing, or is it just like an unconscious impulse?
Completely unconscious.
That's really funny.
Someone's like, oh, you get close, she's nearsighted yet, right? I'm like, no. She has a pair of glasses, and the idea is I'm going to give her like shaded like lenses on her glasses to hide the fact that she has like real corpse-looking eyes. There's a lot of little considerations for this character that I think like are just kind of perfect. Real simple backstory of like showing up in this village like one day as like a young teen, getting taken in by like some like local lore keeper or like the priest of like a temple or something, and then getting really into folklore and reading and stuff. Anyways, this is a fucking maze. Hey! Cubes! Turn into a staircase. Like, I feel like I'm missing something obvious here. Okay, hold on. I see a platforming section over there. Alright, hold on.
You know something interesting? I don't believe any of the mainline SMT games have ever had a Jiangxi in them. It feels like an obvious match, but...
Yeah. They have other Chinese,
yes.
myth stuff, so I wouldn't call it a racism thing or anything, so...
No, I mean, the other thing is that, like, they also have a bunch of different kinds of vampires, but at the same time, no Jiangxi. The closest we get is a depiction of a particular kind of Korean demon called a dokebi in Soul Hackers, I think. Like, uses a design that looks a lot like a Jiangxi to the point where, like, especially since it's not super accurate to the myth, it almost makes me wonder if like they planned to put a Jiangxi in and they had that design for it and they decided to change it to a dokebi at the last minute for some reason. But aside from that, never been in.
Oh,
Interesting.
Other character thing, she is a witch, which in Pathfinder means that it's a familiar-based spellcasting class. And she's a nature witch in particular, and her patron has something to do with the Great Willow that like overlooks the village. She has like a little kodama that's taken a plant body.
Oh.
And the idea is that kodama will be my next character. Like, which means they're a very young Leshy, if that's the case. So to speak, in all their, various lifespans.
I never really had the opportunity to build out characters like that because when I was a kid, I always DM'd. I only ever wanted to DM until all my friends built all these characters that end up with long, elaborate histories and stuff like that. I only ever DM'd. I was happy that way, to be clear. I wasn't like regretting, but it is interesting that like I've never really experienced it from that end.
I try not to do elaborate backstories. Like, I actually had to like redo this character like 3 times until I finally found the right amount of backstory, because what I'm mostly filling in details for now, instead of like a long backstory, is like little things she likes and hates. Like little personality traits is what I'm getting more, which is what I really want. That's the fun part. Interesting. Okay, hold on. This looks promising.
It's been fun watching you just like figuring this out. Oh, the red ones are so cool looking. I love the material work they did on these cubes. On some level, it's like you could almost accuse them of like very, like they did literally just make this part of the level out of like the same cube prop a million times, but it's just it just looks so good and it suits the atmosphere.
I mean, if
like I said, it has that.
If it looks good and it works, then it's good.
And it has that element that I was talking about, where it reflects the nature of what the Nahabino is here to do. Like chaos becomes like, or potential is like changed into a pattern as they approach. Like the world solidifies.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay. Now I've just been handed a smaller than yesterday, but my second protein shake, because I am trying to up my bulk. I'm trying to put some points in my own strength stat, and
I mean, you already have enough points of luck because you scored such a lovely wife. So
I did. My luck is extremely high. But let's see. This is a matcha flavor.
Hell yeah!
Matcha flavor protein shake like yesterday, and we'll see. Yesterday was all right. I got through it.
Commander Shepard voice. It's green.
This one's much thinner. It's just one scoop.
Mm-hmm. That might be better or worse. I don't know.
Karame wholesale district for dolls and toys. Oh, is that where I get my Fumos? I wonder.
I mean, when I was trying to find Fumos in Japan, in Tokyo, I had no fucking luck. So I'm not sure you can get Fumos anywhere.
They're hard to get in Japan too. They're a little easier in Japan than it is across seas, but like not by much. It's pretty fair. They had like another sale that I caught too, but it was all like alternate versions of characters or characters I didn't know. So I'm like,
I really don't recommend that you do this, dude.
I'm just gonna spare you the embarrassment.
Oh, it's so cool getting higher up.
And
I applaud them for not. I applaud them for not adding full damage, because that would make this sequence fucking nightmarish.
Get used to that game.
This is just an alternate way up. Oh, but there is something.
No, it's not an alternate way up, because I would have fucking found a way up earlier if that was the case.
Oh, wow. Jesus.
Because I searched underneath this particular area. That's why I know they'll like kind of pry around a bit. Like,
it's a nice chunk of change.
There's probably stuff down there. No, I've been on top of that. Probably. Maybe. Oh, Lethal Company. Have you been seeing anything about that?
I have seen a lot of Lethal Company. I've been trying not to see any more Lethal Company because I want to play it and just experience it myself.
Let me know when you want to play Lethal Company.
Sure.
I would love to play Lethal Company. I know that you're probably likely to get killed trying to look at monsters, but you know.
I've seen enough of it to know. I feel like it would be a little bit less embarrassing than my first attempt at Phasmophobia. But I also thought that was an incredibly funny way for me to die.
No, it was pretty. I think about it on occasion. That's what I was thinking of right now. But I watched my friend Turts get like annihilated by a spider because I was hiding behind a door because I saw the spider and fucking booked it. And then I'm like saying, hey, and Ozone got out the door in front of the spider because the spider went after Ozone. And then I'm saying, okay, don't come in here. There's a spider on the staircase. Do not come in. And Turts ran in. I don't think he could hear me because he was also on the comms. I don't bring a walkie for a reason. I watched him try to like overrun the spider and absolutely fail at it while I'm from behind a door, and I just kind of crouched and went and just stayed quiet until the spider left to grabbed one of his items that I could carry in his corpse and ran back.
It seems like one of the primary appeals of Lethal Company is listening to your friends get killed while you yourself are desperately hoping that you are not next.
It's really funny going, okay, like whoever's like on like, you know, at the ship, you know, doing radar, like, hey, what's up? And then there's nothing. It's like, uh-oh. Something got in, or they decided to go out and do something and didn't make it back. I mean, my favorite strategy is having only like 2 people on radio, one on the ship and one like in the party who relays instructions. That way you have more hands for equipment and loot. And also a couple sets of ears who are actually actively listening for problems approaching. It's really funny looking at clips though and going, oh, I probably didn't imagine that pair of glowing eyes I saw before. Okay.
Reviewing the footage. I mean, again, it kind of reminds me of Phasmophobia.
Mental image of that mostly, because I wasn't recording or anything. It was just like sitting there like I think I see some eyes looking at me from the dark. Squint. Oh, they're gone, huh? I don't know how I feel about that. Not good, I think. Oh, does it say no one needs recovery? Okay.
Well,
that was a brisk hike.
That shake was totally good.
Halt there! Your face is unfamiliar to me. To whom do you pledge your allegiance? It's the base of the Nordic god Odin. Those without business had best keep away. You didn't even let me state my allegiance.
To stop us, though, like.
Who would approach Odin? I guess is the and not be on Odin's side. That's probably your thinking. Anyways, let's go see if we can do this. Watch out! There's a big demon ahead.
This particular Odin design is very divisive in the fandom, but I personally like it.
I'm curious. That's not what I'm asking.
I like that the Raven has 4 eyes to represent both of the ravens he's normally accompanied by.
That's a Hugin Mugen.
Yes, it's both of them in one.
Okay, you're not gonna be happy if you did hear the secret, though. You have to hold hands to make it work. He didn't answer my question, by the way. It fucking annoyed that he did not answer my question. Yo, what's your vision for the world? Tell me more. I am actually a little curious.
I think his vision for the world is Odin wins. It's essentially just like primacy of the North Pantheon over everything. Like, part of the reason you can't really ally yourself with the disparate factions of Bethel is that a lot of them don't really have philosophies. They kind of just have like personal desire for power.
Okay, you do have Mabufa dying, unfortunately.
It's another thunder.
Real thunder heavy here, huh? Right, get that luster candy going. Idiot. There we go. It's party time, motherfucker. Yeah, you're resistant to that. It's fine. We do the good old-fashioned gem pitch. Well, I am about to sneeze. Give me 1 second.
Sneeze incoming.
Alright. Do. I actually do fear one thing. So that's the ice dampener. Okay. You're making some decisions, buddy. Bunk.
What a catastrophe. Man, Futsunushi is really eating through his MP bar there.
He is, good god. You know, let's get a little extra damage in on the... No.
He's got a big sword.
Did I hit him with a shard? That was a shard. I am actually kind of scared of the ice attack, though. That's gonna combo a little too well, so... So these...
Well, if you remember last time versus Zeus, he only made use of... Ooh, our first... I think that's the first time a boss has used Dekaja on us. I'm reasonably certain he will only use Mabufudain in Magatsuhi. Same as Zeus only used Maziodyne when he had Magatsuhi.
Alright.
I know that might seem weird when he probably has special attacks, but I'm like reasonably certain that's how it goes. So if you wanna... or of course I could simply be mistaken. I could be misremembering.
I hate that you...
can trust me or not.
Why are you doing the Pop's voice?
It's my like trickster spirit voice. I don't know. I wanted to introduce a little uncertainty. I am reasonably certain that's how it works, but I'm haunted by the specter of Ariok. Hey, maybe Finn could come out.
No, you can't.
Oh, vulnerable to thunder. God damn it. God damn it, Finn.
Bufabarion.
Oh, Mudabarion. What are his resistances to dark? I don't think he has one, right?
Let's check. No.
Oh yeah, he the fuck. Well,
You know what? At this point, maybe pitching more gems is actually a pretty solid idea. I'm gonna prioritize buffs a little bit less if he's gonna do that. Not ice
if he
dampener.
has Dekaja, I mean, it's a twofold thing. Like sometimes like baiting Dekaja is worth less than the buff itself, and more just having them waste an action doing that.
It's true. You know what? Luster Candy back on the menu. Alright, buddy. What you got?
Jesus Christ.
Bye, Norn.
She left us with her final luster candy.
Hey, Odin. Suck my dick!
Any fans of Jujutsu Kaisen in the chat?
We did.
Melissa, dude. I was talking to your assistant there.
Yeah, you've even like one name backwards.
Have your assistant watched Jujutsu Kaisen?
No.
I just thought it was for anyone who gets this reference on the VOD in the future, somewhere on Earth, maybe somewhere in the future. The chant used by Jovian in the revival chant, the chant of the sutra that begins with Fururu, is a chant that's also used in Jujutsu Kaisen for the chant that summons Megumi's most powerful Shikigami.
Okay.
Eight-handled blade, divergent Sila, divine general Maharaga is summoned with the same chant. It's a very old chant from sort of like Japanese folk religion that is supposed to resurrect the dead. Remember correctly, it translates roughly to something like sacred treasure swing back and forth.
Hey, there is a confuse. Donk him. Oh. That's rough,
Sad.
buddy. And here's the push. Force Gem just feels like a really, really painful rock is kind of what I'm going with on that. Sure. Baba Goblet.
Baba Goblet.
Baba Goblet.
Man, at this rate, are we gonna get all 3 keys in one episode?
Covered from an ailment. Magetsuhide. Magetsu me more like. Actually, we'll have her tag herself out. We'll bring in could bring in Scotty. Actually, I want to get in Tao eventually. See Melchizedek. Yeah, we can get Melchizedek in.
I feel like we're getting a little bit more resistance here than we did with Zeus, and I like that, but he's still...
Still not strong enough. Then we're changing you out for Tao.
Maybe if he had some kind of philosophical resolution, he might have found the strength. But as it stands, Odin wins is not a coherent philosophy.
Yeah, I wanted to have a little philosophical discussion with him, and instead he does this shit.
Very pathetic.
Shameful behavior.
Very sad.
I expected better of a god of an entire pantheon, you know?
And one who's supposed to be a figure of knowledge and insight. Very sad.
Completely unhinged. There it is. You're right. Bam.
I thought so.
Ugh. Sorry, it feels good. You're doing your best, Melchizedek. Reminds me of like the Swordmaster skill from was it Ogre Battle? Yeah, Tactics Ogre. Swordmasters would get ability to throw a rock really, really hard. They just kind of knew how to like skip a stone hard enough where it was just a lethal battle weapon, and that was cool as hell.
If you're an expert swords master, any technique that you use is a sword technique.
I mean, the fact that you could throw a rock with like the velocity of a crossbow bolt is awesome. Anyways, threw rocks at him until he died. There's a segue. Big stretch.
Come on, man.
Little victory stretch. Ah!
Lamu jump scare. It's kind of funny. I don't know that Lamu, even if Lamu had managed to fully merge with Sahori and achieve his now albino form, do we think that he would have really stood a chance at this level?
I mean, we started out real low level, so who knows? See, now you're asking me the question.
This is not an alignment lock. Answer from your own heart without worrying about consequences.
What's Jovian? I think he's a little attached to it.
Have you played Hylix 2?
I haven't. I've seen a bit of it.
There's a point in which a character says, "I've grown accustomed to this shabby planet," and I really like that line. I was reminded of it there.
Alright.
Magnanimous in defeat, as Zeus was.
Later nerd. Oh, he just popped, yeah.
Interesting.
Alright. Hold on, Tao. Monozako, I swear to God. You better not. God damn it. She says she does this exact same line. Interesting.
This has been interesting for Amanozako's VA to get a chance to do a completely different take.
That's good advice.
It would be so funny if this was just a big Amanozako prank. She's just ad-libbing this stuff.
I mean, that'd be a pretty good prank. Oh, we're gonna jump off this after we talk to a couple people here, though, because I realized there's dialogue that, well, I guess I could teleport back up. Defeated Lord Odin. That's unbelievable. Is it really so unbelievable? Okay. We could hear a horse. Out of curiosity, anything cooking here in the world of shadows? Oh.
You'll notice that we didn't get Zeus, but I assume because we didn't actually kill him.
Suppose so, yeah. And there he is.
Having Odin in your team does provoke some very funny conversation responses with Valkyries when they show up, by the way.
Oh, we can get a Ultramech if I wanted to.
One of my favorite things in any SMT game is towards the end game when you start acquiring like figures that represent the head like deities of given pantheons or whatever. It's very funny to see the conversation like things that you get when you run into like a random Valkyrie or something and they have to be like, "Oh, Lord Odin, I'm sorry, I'm really sorry, we'll leave now, we'll go."
High fire Pluroma. I didn't realize there was a higher version of the Pluromas. Interesting. Little fire skill catastrophe. This actually seemed kind of interesting. We did get rid of Futsunushi for that one though, so I'm not sure I want to. But it's intriguing.
We are intrigued.
Lakshmi, what do you do? Hamabarion. Severe light attack, okay. Zonbarion?
Zombarion would have been useful
normal
for,
and high stack. Oh, that's we should just get that for fucking Jovi and then get a Hi,
Yes.
almighty.
Almighty Pleroma.
And
Absolutely.
an almighty Pleroma. I think we should get Lakshmi. We're not using you, we're not using you. Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Melchizedek got his moment of glory fighting fighting Odin.
See, grab Force Block, Paler's Animus, Endure.
Say either Dekunda or Dekaja.
Yeah.
But of course, like one of these is gonna like the stuff is gonna sexy dance will probably be the first thing to go when we get luster candy on her. But beyond that,
In that case, we'll just grab that one. Alright. That's the type of confidence. 80 goddamn magic, though. That's ridiculous. Alright, you've learned all those. Sick. Zanbarion, you can go over Sexy Dance. Boon Boost.
maybe over either Force Block or Paler's Animus, or honestly Endure. Endure is like good, but like I feel like Enduring Soul is better.
Yeah, but are we gonna
Endure
get
is, like,
Enduring Soul
could
on her?
potentially. I mean, eventually we will be fusing her with someone else in the future. Like
Enduring Soul also have a little bit less value now that we have the res
yes,
available.
that's also true.
So yeah, in that case. And look at that, instant actual solid party member. I wish we had her for Odin and Zeus, but you know.
Well, we still got one more key to pick up.
If this person's also lightning, I will eat my hat. I'm not even wearing a hat. I'm wearing a hood. A hood's not a hat, folks. It's part of a cloak. Or robe, or other such object, or a hoodie.
Okay, so do you remember where the Hindu pantheon is located?
Yeah, we have that marker. I see, so the Valkyrie's been searching for the human with Odin's knowledge. Yep.
Oh, it's the monarch.
Yeah, it's kind of monarchy, you're right.
They had been searching for the human with Odin's knowledge.
That would lead to a whole thing where, like, the monarch is, like, trying to grab someone and shove him into, like, his head. Get in my head, give me your knowledge!
Come on.
Don't be so stingy!
It's a shame that Venture Brothers is not a is not an ongoing concern or of like greater like value as a commercial IP or whatever, because in any world in which it is, there's a non-zero chance that you could eventually get Venture Brothers characters in the SMT mobile game. I would love to know what SMT race they put Brock Sampson into. If I had to guess, I would say like Kishin.
The special dialogue between the monarch and the Mothman.
Mistaking them for one of his henchmen, like
Return immediately to the cocoon.
And Mothman's like, also Mothman? No, monarch! Butterfly! Moth?
Butterfly, it's badass.
It ends with Mothman kind of confused and just leaving. He doesn't know what's going on, but he's being yelled at, so he's just gonna leave.
that feels true to Mothman's character in SMT.
Yeah, I had to type the shit out of that because like of slight like Twitch rule change, all the stream intended for certain audience kind of stuff. Like I had to explicitly say, here's the type of content you may run into here. Like, anytime you start feeling a little bit more like YouTube, I think it's a bad time. Oh. Oh. You and back. Do you want this one?
Yeah, sure. I love Rongda.
Human approaches, what will you do?
You've got guts, boy. Such a shame. You have to die.
Oh.
Oh, I forgot we even picked that up. I've never seen this happen before. I never got it.
I just do my blue... Jovian does his, like, blue steel glance and stops him in this place.
I must say, I find your hair quite captivating. It's completely stolen my gaze.
It's terribly hard to maintain now.
Is it now? Tell me, what's so inconvenient about it? Oh, yeah, she's so, like... She's so, like, cordial now.
Gets messy.
That does sound quite annoying.
There we go. There we go.
I mean, like, she can empathize. In fact, I've been annoyed ever since you started talking to me.
God damn it.
She wasn't sticking around to be pacified again.
Well, these Frenchmen must die now. It's like the best death animation in the game.
Yeah, the noise it makes as well, like just scorched from existence, like
instant Peter Griffin death pose. Oh, we haven't looked at this for a while.
just nothing left.
Tell Julia Child I said hello. Julia Child's awesome, by the way.
It was so funny to me when I found out that that's who Julia Chai is named for in Shadowbringers.
Oh, really?
Yes.
She's named after Julia Child, really? That's cool.
Yes, Julia Chai.
That makes sense.
And thus, by extension, Chai knows his name backwards from her having the Chai surname, so... Alright, who do you think represents the Hindu pantheon here? So far, if you remember correctly, Shiva did not show up in person at the conference.
I'm not as familiar with the Hindu gods, so I'd have to think about that. Hey, long journey almost over. Yeah, a little more, so hang in there. Thank you, Mimon.
It's like they're talking directly to us.
Mimon have been constant bros. Okay, so I see this is a tiny bit of a maze here. Oh, I guess... Oh, fuck me. God damn it! No!
At the conference, they were represented by Vasuki, the serpent who churns the sea of milk.
Gotta have a milk churner at every restaurant.
Or, you know, whose body is used to churn the sea of milk, if I remember correctly. There is a myth concerning the pantheon of the Hindu deities competing with the Asura to the sort of hordes of like unnamed wrathful demons and sort of wannabe gods to churn the ocean of milk into Amrita, the nectar of the gods, using an enormous stone, which they turn by wrapping the body of Vasuki the serpent around it and then pulling on either side.
Oh. Thanks, dude. Thoughts on one of those humans ever... Oh, is this yours?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, go for it.
Thanks to you, the thoughts of those once human have returned to their proper place. However, I still do not have enough balm of life. I would like to once again ask that you get another 2 for me.
Oh, what did you give me for this? Let's remind myself.
Yes, these are indeed the balm of life I asked for. Now those ghostly thoughts can return to their souls and disappear. You've done well. Take this as a reward.
Oh yeah, bead
Oh,
chains.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a good
Pretty
trade.
right. Balm of Life is not as valuable as it used to be by virtue of the resurrection chant. So,
In fact, let's get another.
yeah, a clinch full heal is worth much more.
Like, 'cause I actually use those is the thing.
Yes.
Like, sometimes a bead chain is just the right thing to do. So you'll hear me say it out loud as I do it to remind myself, but items are meant to be used. You buy the item.
Yep. No, you've made very good use of them, and like I think copious use of gems and stuff like that. In previous SMT games, the consumables like that tended to be something more of like a desperate last resort. Like their scaling was very weak. The fact that they scale with magic stat in this game means that they are kind of almost intended to be used. Like they patch a lot of holes. So you've been making good use of them.
So yesterday, Aya Nishitani, the author of DDS, mentioned that Balm of Rising is based on a real thing, and hence it's used to revive spirits.
Huh. Only yesterday. That's crazy. Yeah, no. Aya Nishitani kept on writing those light novels, the Quantum Digital Devil Saga series, like well after the games concluded.
God, Digital Devil Saga is the one I haven't touched at all.
DDS is my favorite SMT game series. I've played the duology all the way through 3 times.
Well, that might be something to consider if we wanted to do another run. God knows when another SMT is going to come out.
Yeah, although, it might be sooner rather than later. I don't think they have any intention to leave it as long as they did last time, especially since... that said, the next thing that comes out of them is most likely going to be, like, whatever Persona 6 is.
Oh, absolutely.
And who knows, with Hashino out the door, working on Re-Fantasy or whatever...
Is he just no longer at the company?
It's not that he's no longer at the company, he doesn't work on Persona anymore.
What do they have him working on?
They have him working on a new IP, a fantasy game. Remember quickly, the project name was Re-Fantasy, and I think they revealed it and had trailers and stuff for it. And it either has a different name or it's still called Re-Fantasy. I can't remember, but either way, he's not. Persona 6 will not be involved with it. So.
Oh, reminder again too. Just if you ever get to playing Lethal Company, I don't care what time of day works for you. Just tell me and I will make it work.
Sure.
If you can get a full group together, you have a guaranteed person.
Wow. Barrio and attacks have cool animations.
They sure fucking do. Okay, so there's like a high chance you have something here that can kill us, but I have no idea what it's gonna be, so we're just guessing. There we go.
Hey! High luck stat.
See, it's called Metaphor Refantasio.
Right. Yes.
Bunch of grimoires again. Jesus Christ. Oh, hold on. We gotta more grimoires. Yep, we've capped. Why not, Loki? Game's giving those away, so... I mean, fuck it.
We're certainly not going to run out of them anytime soon.
Everyone gets one. I don't fucking care.
Yeah, let's fucking go. We have an abundance of them, and even then, the effect of those statues that we've been avoiding using is essentially just a grimoire for the entire party. So we have even more of them if you think about it.
Oh, I didn't even realize that for Jovian too.
Yes. I don't believe it applies to Jovian.
Okay.
No. It's only the demons, but it's essentially use it, and then everyone in the party levels up.
Let's monitor this closely. It looks like I can curve around.
Now, obviously, we don't have a shortage of grimoires. Do you want me to tell you whether there's any members of the party that might not be around forever that you don't want to invest a huge amount of grimoires into?
I mean, I'm just making space for more grimoires right now, so I'm not worried about it.
Yeah.
Like, that's the main reason, because I don't know who's going to be around. Are you telling me that Tao's going to leave? You can tell me if Tao's going to leave.
Tao will be leaving at the end of the Taito sequence when we enter the... after alignment lock, Tao will be gone, basically.
Oh, that sucks.
I mean, that's still a ways off. Like, even once we even once we get all 3 of the keys and enter the Empyrean, there's still like a significant portion of the dungeon there to go through before we hit the very obvious alignment lock, and it's only after that I believe that Cal will be gone.
Okay, so don't invest in her too hard.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, by that point she was being like, even as I was trying to give her like grimoires and stuff, like there's a pretty significant jump inside the Empyrean in terms of difficulty, and she was definitely getting outpaced.
Guys, oh, got it. All right, lady, can we have a normal conversation now?
Normal with the frizz?
You have the smell of a human about you. Are you indeed mortal, boy? Bye.
I'm a demon.
Then why do you smell like a human?
So I was once human.
So you're a human who became a demon.
Yep.
How does it feel to be a demon?
Feels great.
That's good to hear. Share some of that positive energy with me.
Sorry, I figured at this point, like, we know what the dialogue is for, like, the negotiations.
You know what? Go nuts. Modest. That's... Yeah, okay, I call that one modest.
That's...
See, this is peak female performance.
Let's see what you're made of.
I fucking love her outfit.
Oh, she has to...
I mean, it's literally, it's just the ceremonial outfit that's used to represent Rangda in Bali, but, like, it's cool. It's cool as hell.
Shunk. Alright, we got a Rangda here. You sure? Okay. Takasha's...
That's alright.
That's alright.
That's kind of impressive for him to pick it up this late. Like, that he still has stuff to go.
Oh.
Oh, yes.
Which slapped that shit on, Jovian? This blow him on top of that. Oh, cheer, what is wretched art did this emerge from me? Oh. Like,
she needs it.
If that was like someone else, that'd be great. But yeah, just like, yeah. Man.
She was pissed off with it as well.
Sorry, Scotty, I'll follow up. Poison Master. I don't know. You know what? Just in case. Yeah, here it is. Sick. Yeah, go to World of Shadows. We're gonna give Jovian those affinities, resistances, whatever they're called.
Resistances. I mean, it's worth checking what skills she has on there as well, though.
I suppose so.
Trisagion, Maziodyne, she can't inherit. Yeah, no, I don't think we need any of those. Trisagion is like fine, but like she has Trisagion, so yeah, the affinities.
Hold on, what other shit do we have here? Asura, Amon, Long. That's not a bad one either.
Yeah, I remember we decided that Huanglong's skills were pretty fucking good, like that we might want to hold on to those, and that's why we didn't just immediately fuse on his resistances.
Yeah, I'm pretty alright with that.
Yeah, it's a good spread.
Appropriate for Jovian to have Mother Harlot's spread.
Essence.
Yeah. I like to think he's a little bit of a harlot.
She's showing him the ropes.
We did save, right? I'm gonna make sure of that.
Now I remember nothing about this boss, so let's go in blind.
Did exact same rock face smash. Hello, snake friend. Or enemy.
王座を目指すため鍵を探しに来たということか。ああ、始皇天への真具の一つ、瞬間の鍵ならばここにあるぞ。我らは王座に向かう気はない。だが、芝様以外が世界を作り変えることを許すつもりもない。故に、鍵を守りながら始皇天を目指す者どもを待ち、ここで時間を稼いでおった。のこのこと現れた貴様をほほれば敵が一つ消える上、退屈しのぎになるならば、戦いは眠ったりであるな。
Okay, just the guy we saw. Yeah, it does look a little ball sackish. I don't know though, when we have like Mara next to us, it's hard to call that a ball sack. This is probably my favorite boss team.
Yeah, this fucking owns. It's partially inspired by the Ishtar battle theme from the SMT MMO, which has some really incredible music I think I've mentioned before.
Intriguing. Alright, you're a status effect boss. Not expecting that. Oh, you have luster candy as well. Alright. Well, we're just gonna pass that one for... Weak to fire, correct?
I believe so.
Assert time.
Assert dominance.
Mm-hmm.
Although, actually, we might want to bring out Mother Harlot instead because she has Trisagion.
Well, let's bring them both. We have more red in this team, apparently. There's the luster candy.
Idiot. Oh my god, every time, people.
God, it's practically an opening gambit here.
Oh, I love this track.
Ah ha ha ha, juicy. Alright, fuck. I guess just dunk you for Fire Strike. Or Draco Strike. There we go.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yep. I
This
would
is gonna
say
be
so.
something.
Boop. It's something.
A little less impressive than I expected for Trisagion, which is, in previous games, Trisagion was the highest level fire skill. I guess maybe Agibarion and stuff takes a step up even in this game. Since there's never been a Baryon tier of spells before, usually the most powerful elemental spells in the game are the named spells directly above the Dines.
You're already at half health. Oh, good job. You did it. Oh, god damn it. Alright. God damn it, sir. You're sitting down. And it's not actually hiding your boner, not Amrita Soda, there we go. Please enjoy that sody pop. That's all allies. It's Eternal Prayer. Oh shit, that's actually kind of nuts.
That is pretty fucking good. That's like a really good serious emergency. But it's a pretty circumstantial emergency though, because like a scenario where we have full Magatsuhi and also everyone is almost dead is like.
I mean, I know it's rare, but it's potentially.
You could theoretically build around it. If we have full Magatsuhi at the beginning of a fight and we just hold on to it, that might be one to remember for and that'll be useful by any Megami. So since it's a Magatsuhi skill, it's not tied to Lakshmi. So we could. That's one to remember for like the super bosses, I think.
Dunk. Dunk. Right, what did you have? Potentially Mabufadine, but... Oh, you did Magatsuhi, yeah.
I'm gonna guess and say Mabufudine.
We didn't fill up on our, ice screen. I just realized.
Oh, do we have one? Like,
I think we've just used them all. Let's check, though. Yep, we're out.
yeah, I don't... Oh, boy.
I mean, I could just go, fuck you.
If there was a magic mirror, we'd probably want to put it on cert.
Yep.
Yeah.
Gotcha, homie.
Nice.
Right.
Wait, did you see that?
What? Did
Mother Harlot dodged sideways and ended up clipping directly through cert. She was just like halfway through cert.
Well, it is pretty warm. And it is pretty cold. Let's luster it up. Betrayal. Oh, that's annoying.
Oh boy.
Ha! Suck my ass.
An Amrita shower should fix things.
Yeah, and I have many of those. Fuck it, everyone crack open your Mountain Dews. I'm surprised he dodged that one, by the way, because we are buffed up twice on our accuracy. Thinking really quick. Drop that on there, and then we'll heal up Jovian. I feel like I get ready for Beosaur. No, we're not. Just Ambrosia. Get our Milky Ambrosia. Still defense down if you miss. Interesting. Well, if I'm poisoned, I can't deal. I don't have to deal with another thing, so.
So there is an absolutely enormous Vasuki that serves as one of the last bosses, or like, well, not one of the last bosses, but one of the endgame bosses in Digital Devil Saga 1. And that guy is a pain and a half. Like that series of bosses, the Ananta and Vasuki during that sequence left me with like. Whenever Vasuki shows up in one of these games, I just relish beating the shit out of him as vengeance for that one sequence. In those sequences, like both Ananta and Vasuki have an enormous number of press turns to represent their multiple arms or heads.
Oh lord.
Vasuki has like 6.
Absolutely brutal shit. You're the one who stepped up. Thank you. Shiva-sama. Alright. I don't have the art skills. Maybe I do, actually, but I really just want a fucking first-person perspective of Nahabino grabbing Monozako like the fat rat. I kind of need to see this. I might try. I'll probably just trace a few bits of it, and then the Monozako will have to be, you know what? I could do something real funny with that.
神の御座である始皇天は3本の柱で支えられた頂点にある。3本の柱とはすなわち瞬間、均衡、慈悲である。
Tao, I think she's acting out because we didn't take her to McDonald's.
汝はその一つである瞬間の鍵を手に入れた。新たなる王となる者は他者の求めに応える受動性を持たねばならぬが、そのためには自己に厳しくあらねばならぬ。甘えず甘やかさず常に厳しくあれ。汝は始皇天を支える3本の柱の象徴たる3つの鍵を手にするに至った。かつて我や創造主が至った道を
Excuse me?
汝はたどる資格を得たことになる。
Interesting.
Excuse me?
女神の導きを受け始皇天に至るがよい。あれ、私どうしたんだろう。なんか頭の中に声が。
いたぞ、見つけたぞ、天のザコ。
Oh shit. It's the cops, run!
Jesus.
これやばいやばい。ごめん、私はここでバイバイ。今度はあんたから会いに来てね。絶対ね。
Where's my money, Monozako? Fucking pulling out his, like, Glock. God damn. There he is. Jovian Jokestar. What's this?
So, why don't you click on it and find out?
No, actually. Let's save. Then we'll find out. Also, we need to go clean up the Monozako situation.
Yes. I was thinking that this might be a good place to stop because this gives us an obvious starting point for tomorrow. And I only have about like 15 minutes or something left.
Did you know that tomorrow is American Thanksgiving?
I did actually, yes, because we were talking about like maybe cooking some stuff.
All right, good deal, good deal. So I'm still down. The stream is just I'm going to be streaming after that too, so it's going to be a long day for me. No, it's fine. You're going to be the first thing in that case.
Okay.
Because it'll still be about 10 o'clock for West Coast, so it's still pretty early in the day for them. Yep, just going to be a kind of a chill stream for folks to tune in on for the most part. I mean, this is pretty chill too. The SMT streams have not been particularly high volume, I would say.
I think tomorrow should be pretty chill as well, because what I want to do tomorrow, like I said, so the Amanozako hole is not the that's not the end of the quest line. Fighting her there and beating her there is not the end of that quest line. So we will have a little bit more to do after that in order to complete her storyline.
Do you recall what level that was?
After that, That was way below us. She was like level 46 or something. We will trounce her, but the boss after that, later on in her quest line, might be a little bit more interesting.
All right. Because at the time, she just absolutely wiped the floor with us.
Yes, we were not ready. It is kind of a shame that we have leveled way beyond it, but there are many other bosses that have been like a little bit tougher on us, and certainly, I keep saying this, but we are once again about to step into another zone that will take us another step up.
There's another zone.
Conquered Taito now. Well, there's the dungeon. If you
Okay.
remember what the castle was like, it's kind of like that, but significantly larger. And that is the final playable sort of like area of the game, the entrance to the Empyrean, which we are now able to access. I also reminded myself of exactly. I wouldn't worry about investigating Tao a little bit. She doesn't disappear until very late. Actually, I thought she should. I thought she decided to up sticks much earlier, but we will be able to hold her onto her for a while.
Tao's big issue is that we have a combination of Lakshmi and Norn right now.
Yes.
Especially Lakshmi. Lakshmi has a better Hama ability. On top of like having like luster candy and a full party heal. Yeah.
Tao is rapidly being outperformed, which is a shame, but you know, she can always watch from the sidelines.
I mean, I have no problem giving her a book on occasion. Gotta give her something to read. Out of principle.
That was an excellent episode.
Oh.
God, I can't believe it. All three. How about that?
I fucking did the hat trick. Ugh. All right. Well, thank you once again, Francine. I'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you. See you tomorrow. Godspeed.
All right, folks. That's it for me today. I'm tired. Also, hi, Meta. I'm tired. I did some late streams. I'm gonna take it easy today because tomorrow is gonna be a long day. I'm gonna be streaming a while. I don't know how long. No promises. Probably until my dinner is ready, and I might even stream after that. We'll see. We'll see. Like firm. We'll see. Not a definitely yes, a definitely no. We'll find out. Yep. I'll see you tomorrow as well. Tomorrow's gonna be more SMT, and after that, I'm not sure. I might try to round up some folk and see if any of my Canadian friends wanna get some more Lethal Company in or something. Something real goofy and lighthearted to accompany you as you may be cooking or traveling or doing something. I endeavor to provide some good background noise for you. Later, everyone.